pay attention to this video. In the next 2 minutes, I'm going to show you a step to a life-changing transformation. Now, when you observe the world today, many persons look through their physical eyes. That means they are looking through their sight and not their insight. There are two visions every man carry: the sight and the insight. Now, yes, these two can be complicated most times, because sometimes what appears to be real is not actually what it is, and what it is not actually what appears real. I don't know if you get that. Now, moving on, I'll give you a story from the Bible. Now, pay attention to Lot and Abraham. These are brothers, but look up. Lot saw the land. Okay, let me just take you back to the story a little bit. Now, Abraham and Lot from the same kindred, and they moved out. And Abraham was increasing in wealth, and Lot was increasing also in wealth. Now they have to divide, and Abraham said, "Choose." Now look up, look up, look up, look up. This is for you now. This is for you now. Lot saw the side of the Jordan River that the grass was green. Sight. Understand that the grass was green. There was enough water there, and it shows that part. And guess what? That part was close to Sodom. Now, when you look at Abraham, and the Lord told him, "Look, as far as your eyes can see, insight, I will give it to you." Now, the difference between sight and insight is: sight is for the now, for the now. Insight is for the future. And I know you as a human don't want something that won't last. And this same problem cuts across our lives when we are choosing a job, when we are choosing a career, when we are choosing a skill, and even our marital partners. It affects. Now, you will see somebody who approach a lady and said, "Can you be my wife?" And the first thing she was going to look, how is the man dressed? I'm not saying you should not dress properly. Yes, you can dress properly. That's fair. You must look good. But the first thing, do you have a car? How much do you earn? That is sight. That one of the major difference between the rich and the poor. It is not discipline, because I've seen a lot of rich people that are not disciplined. I've seen a lot of rich people or wealthy people that don't read enough books. But I think one of the major things that differentiate between the rich and the poor is insight. I'll tell you this: a rich man will see a new thing that just came up, or a project, and say, "Wow, let me invest in this thing." Or just see a new business will come up, and he will invest in the future, knowing that thing can just on the long run. But the poor man would say, "If I invest in this thing, wow, there's not much person patronizing this thing, there's not much person into this business, so it's not gonna." So insight and sight, they are two different things. Now, this is where it comes to watch and pray. You watch with your sight, but you pray with your insight. And I think that's a little bit confusing for you. I'm thinking that's a little bit confusing for you. On the long run, what happened to our man Lot? You found out that on the long run, Abraham, that chose the path that was not that good, but he had an insight. He went to rescue him. And guess what? Lot chose sight. What I'm seeing for the now. My investment is all about now. My life is all about now. What I can get from now. He lost everything. The worst thing that can ever happen to you is for you to trust in your sight. See, your sight will deceive you. Your sight will deceive you. Look at gold. On a raw form, it is not something you want to take. That is your sight. But insight will tell you after transformation. Insight will tell you after refining. The finished product, what it. The finished product, what the See, if you trust in your sight, if you trust in your sight, you're not gonna make it. Mm. And most of you carry the same idea into marriage. I'm telling you. You marry a rich man after it become poor. You marry somebody that is financially stable in your own sight, but not what it is in the long time. If you find this video helpful, make sure you like this video and share this video. There's somebody out there that needs to see this video. Thank you very much. See you when I see you.